Seated. As we come together in prayer this morning, let's continue to remember the following in our prayers. Mary Burton, of course, at the time of her death, and her family as they will be traveling in for the services this week. Let's lift up Judy Cole in our prayers. Let's lift up the people of Umpqua, Oregon, following the shooting at the community college this week. Let's continue to remember the family of Maddie Mae Hamler. She was the lady whose funeral was held at the church yesterday. A lot of you were wondering what was happening at the church. We were hosting her funeral. Also, let's keep Peggy Beverly's brother George in our prayers. Rosa Hamrick would like us to keep her nephew in our prayers. Kat McClanahan would like us to continue to remember her father, Jerry Swanson. Let's keep Nancy Kilgore's sister Wilma in our prayers. What else do we need to lift up this morning? Kathleen?
I would like to request prayer for my daughter Sue. She has to have sinus surgery again, and let's just pray that it will work this time. Thank you.
Are there others? Christy?
I have a praise and a prayer request. Prayer request is for the folks, especially in South Carolina, who are being wiped off the map as we speak from this hurricane and its residual rains. I have some friends that live down that way, and luckily I think they all live up on hills, so far they're okay, but lots of people are going to be displaced by this storm. And the praise I have, a few weeks ago, I asked for prayer for my mom. She has a lower than somewhat normal heart rate, and was causing her some problems. She had to wear a heart monitor for 2 weeks, and she finally finished that and got the results back, and they said it's just completely normal for her to have that. So nothing going on there cardiac-wise, and just to monitor it and work with her family doctor to control that if she felt need be. So thank you.
Okay. Are there others? Well, let's go before the Lord in prayer. Most gracious and most holy God, we just thank you that indeed we can come into your presence right now, that we can lift up our voices, and that we can give you thanks, that we can give you praise, that we can lift up those situations in our nation that we need to bring before you, people that are all up and down the East Coast that are facing the flooding, that you would just be with them and be with the churches and the aid groups that will spring into action to help in these situations. Be with those that have been experiencing death in the last week or so. We've had several funerals that we've done here and throughout our community, and we just ask that you would let your Spirit be with each of those families, that you would strengthen them in their time of loss, that you would help them as they seek to experience your love and your healing in their lives following this time of loss. Just let us be your people. Let us this week offer kindness and openness to those people that will be in our community maybe for the first time. Let us offer a warm Christian spirit of love to those that we encounter. Let us prepare our hearts for those that we will minister to in a couple of weekends at the Mountain Empire Community College, that we can again be open and warm and inviting and sharing of God's love and God's concern with each bottle of water we pass out. Lord, there's just so many things we have that we can be thankful for. Let us not forget them, and just let us become the people you want us to be as we seek to serve you We ask all these things in the name of Christ, our risen Lord. Amen.